Had a real nail biter today, managing my risk, trying to capitalize on an opportunity here, but instead ended up just kind of managing my risk and getting out for a small profit instead of a large loss. The last thing I want to do is get out for a large loss. I'm not going to complain about getting out for a profit, but it's not the profit that I was looking for. But I guess that's trading sometimes. You go into a trade with an idea of like where the stock might go, where your profit is going to be, kind of the risk reward, and then you got to kind of adjust that as you see the stock kind of moving or unfolding, the trade unfolding in front of you. When we're trading with the idea of like, okay, this is where the stock is going to go, but we don't know for sure. Obviously, no one knows for sure what's going to happen. We're just kind of playing into the idea of managing risk. If I'm risking $1,000, can I make $2,000 or $3,000 on this trade? And today, I'm going to show you guys this trade here on SVRA, kind of what I was thinking, what I was looking for, and the overall plan, and how I ended up getting out, managing my risk, getting out for a small profit, and managing my risk. And that's what it's all about. So let's go. All right, so this morning, Thursday morning, trading SVRA, pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in this overall move. I think we're going to make a new low here once the market opens, possibly down there to the $2 area. And you can see right now kind of where my entry was, what I was looking at on the 5-minute chart. I was looking at it this morning like, I really want to do something, but just wasn't enough volume really to get in there. And then we had this kind of overly sold move, and I was thinking we're going to push back up there towards that EMA one more time there, the 9 EMA. And I was like, if we can get that push back up there, the 9 EMA, get a little bit more volume here, I think this is going to be a pretty good short. And that's exactly what we got. We got the push back, we got the volume increase, and now we're starting to roll back off, and I think we can get down there. I'm going to try to get below this. This was 225 was the low this morning or yesterday after hours when the news came out, bad news for the stock. So I'm really thinking that we can get below that 225 area and then touch down there to the $2 as long as the selling pressure continues. Either way, I'm basically in the green at this point and just kind of watching, see what happens from here, and kind of just watching that 270 area as my stop for now. So pretty simple trade, shorting into the resistance here, shorting into the EMAs, shorting into all that, and then looking for that breakdown here below, especially this 245 area on this kind of bottom on this, and then down there to the 220s. So just sitting back, waiting, having a little bit of patience, seeing if this is going to work out in my favor. I think once the market opens, we should just get some continuous selling. It's down 76%. You can see yesterday the stock was at $10.50, and today it's down there at $2.49. So I'm thinking that anybody and everybody who's still long this stock is going to be trying to just get out for something. They're like, I got to get out of this thing because they're bleeding. They're bleeding hard. So we got to be careful, make sure the thing doesn't start to bounce back on us too quickly. But right now, I think as long as we stay below that 270 area, we should be good to go. Good to go down here. And like I said, looking for this break below 245 and then down there, 220, $2 area. I think realistically, if we get below this I think realistically, if we pull down there the 220 area, I'll probably take some profit there. And then look to see if we can't get all the way down there below $2 possibly today. We've seen this happen. We've seen this happen before. This is like deja vu. We've seen these types of stocks that just take big, massive gap downs, and they just continue to sell till they get kind of below a certain area. I think that $2 area is going to be that area for this stock. So $2, we're looking for that break below $2 right now. I want to see if we can get it. You can see right now it's, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. We got about 27 minutes till the market opens, and we're just sitting back here waiting and watching and looking for that move down there to the $2 area. So I ended up adding some more here up in that push up to the 270s. I think this thing's going to just crack. Here we go. Here we go. Going all the way below 240. Big buyer there at 260 trying to hold it up. I'm going to call its bluff there. I'm calling the bluff there. 260 is going to fall. Give him a little bit of time here. I think this thing's just going to kind of whiplash around for a second, and then we're going to get moving back down. Got that stubborn buyer there at 260. Still getting sold into at that 270 area, so I'm just going to keep watching it here. Looking for these tops of these candles, having the selling pressure there, having that top wick. I want to see this wick on the tops of these candles, you know, selling pressure coming in there at the 270 area constantly. Just got to see if we can get through this stubborn buyer there at the 260s right now. Just need to get below the EMAs here. Getting stuck right now on the VWAP. Let's see if we can break it. 262 area, that battle right here. Battle Royale. Below 260, like I said, looking for this crack. Got a little bit of support there in the 258 area. If we can break through there, this should just start to sell here pretty nicely. A little bit of stubbornness here. The buyer stepping in there again at the 256 area. I'm going to be a little bit stubborn as well. Like I said, I think this can go much lower from here. So locking in some profit there. Still got 2,500 shares left. Looking for this to get down to the 246 area. Giving a little bit more support than I thought it would. I was thinking we were just going to start to really sell through here. But we're picking up some buyers there. Kind of just watching this 260 area now. I might just end up covering everything if we pop back above 260. Just being a little bit more stubborn than I wanted it to be. That's how trading is sometimes. I'm going to jump out of it right there, 260. Just not liking this overall price action at this point. So really wasn't what we were going for there. But I'm going to play it safe and not be too stubborn here. You know, it's easy to say in an hour from now when I look at it, I'm like, ooh, I should have been a little bit more stubborn. But it's not liking how we're kind of holding in this area here. Kind of just consolidating there. And you can see on the 5-minute chart, kind of consolidating there at the 250 area. The stock is down 75%. So it's one of those things that, you know, it could easily crack right here, but I'm just going to go ahead and lock it down. Kind of just want to see what happens now. Not even really thinking about the trade anymore. I just want to see kind of what happens in terms of where this goes from here. You know, was it a good idea to end up covering when I did? And kind of trying to figure out if I had the right mindset here on this as we kind of consolidate in there. So looking like I was in the right mind frame, or I was in the right mindset there to cover, you know, as the stock was kind of showing some support there. But it's one of those things. You know, this thing could easily just keep crashing down from here, but I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to lock it down as the stock's just kind of not really doing exactly what we were wanting it to do. Just, you know, it should have just, if this was really like if this was weak and it wanted to go lower, you know, this should have just kind of broke through that 260 and just started to waterfall off and really get down there quickly. But we kind of found some support once again there at the 256 area, kind of, you know, holding that support, consolidating. So I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to get out of it there, and we'll see kind of what happens later on. But for now, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to lock it down. Not bad. $200. Really wasn't what we were looking for. I was looking for a much bigger win, you know, maybe $600, $500 area in terms of getting some nice profit this morning. But we're also kind of playing it safe and, you know, managing our risk. And that's really what it comes down to. So if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go.